Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have Bojan 14 versus Maybe It's Destiny, and this is the LCS top 4. Also make sure to check out Luxury down below in the description, and with that being said, let's hop right into the video. And then we are going to see Maybe It's Destiny win the rock, paper, scissors, shoot, and they are going to get to decide if they want to go first or second. Looking at the deck counts, we have 40 versus 50. And we are going to see Maybe It's Destiny decide to go first. Opening hands, we have Fire, Veiler, Ash, Fusion Spell, and Poly. So right now, these are not currently live because they only have one Prank Kid. But they do have 2 hand traps going second plus a starter. Then they have Chaos Space, Gamma, Quick Launch, Ash, and Rocket Synchron. So this is a really good hand. Like, this is insane. Like, even going second, this would have been insane. Holy. But also, I just did a Dragon Link deck profile that should be up on the channel very soon. It is not of this player, it is of the other Dragon Link player that's hopped. Shout out to them for giving me the deck profile. And with that being said, let's hop right into it. So we're going to see Chaos Space, get rid of Rocket Synchron, chain Ash, and then they're going to chain the Gamma. And you already know that they're salty right now, like the Prank Kids player, because they are going to get to use these. They could either use them as like link material, go for Pepega Ruler, which they are doing right here, and then they're going to use the effect, chain Veiler, and they're okay with that. Gamma traded with an Ash Blossom and a Veiler. This is a monster on board, and it's going to act as an extender, so they're definitely not mad about that. Banish, summon out White Dragon, and then turn those 2 into a Romulus. You're going to get those effects. Go search out Black, and go grab Ravine from the deck to the hand. Then banish White, summon out Black. Chaos Space effect, that's going to banish to put back, and draw into the Black Metal Dragon. That's not bad either, holy. And then go for Striker Dragon. You're going to get Striker and Black, because, you know, they put back the White, so go grab White, and go grab Boot. And then normal summon out Black Metal. Turn that into Pisty, Black Metal effect to go search, grabbing the red MD from the deck to the hand, then turning those into a Dill. So choosing to not Pisty effect, like just skipping over the Pisty, that's interesting, right? Like, what? What? Like, don't you just Pisty? Like, I'm not missing anything, right? Like, I'm not dumb. Like, it's been a long day, but like, I'm not missing anything. They could have at least Pistied, summoned something out, and even if they don't want to keep it on board, just make the Appaloosa a little bit bigger. But they could have, like, oh gosh, I feel like that could have been like really good. Discard White, go dump Abs effect, grab Tracer. And then activate Boot, summon out Tracer from the hand, and then activate Quick Launch, and then they're going to chain Tracer to pop the Quick Launch, special summon out Recharger off a Tracer, and Rocket Synchron off the Quick Launch. And then turning those 2 into a Savage effect to equipping the Romulus. Then they took the counters off of this, which I like, because this card doesn't actually gain counters. I think it's really bad for this card to have like counters on it, because like even in this matchup, if they field spell and make this lose 500 and you still have 2 counters on it, it only has 1 negate. I don't get why there's 2 counters on it, but they're gonna Pepega bring itself out, and then turn those into a hot red. Then go ahead and pass turn. Draw Talons. So, you know, they have Appaloosa, Hot Red, Savage, Ash Blossom, plus follow-up. Yeah, they just a bit defeat there. So, going on to the next game, we are going to see Prank Kids decide to go first. Opening hands, we have Poly, Roxy's Talents, Terraforming Droll. This is a really good hand. You know, they opened up the 4-card combo that I was talking about in a different video, where if you have 2 Prank Kids, a Fusion Spell, and Talents, that's the 4-card combo. You just can't lose if you open that hand. And then they have Boot, Quick Launch, Twin, and Ash. So they do have an Ash Blossom, which they're most likely going to use on the normal summon effect, which is going to activate the 4-card combo, which is going to make Talents look at their hand. And this is not looking good for Dragon Link. Activate Terraforming, go grab Field Spell. Then field spell, go grab a wind, and then activate Poly. So they're not going for the normal summon here. Okay, so they're not doing the combo, but they're still gonna combo. And then they're gonna dump, summon, and then banish, draw, and they are playing Blizzard. This is the same player that was playing Blizzard earlier on. So I still don't get exactly why they're playing this. Like I can understand why. It's to hit stuff like Twin Twisters, because they feel like if they can just stop Twin for a turn, then they win, which is somewhat fair enough. I feel like it's not like that bad. So summon these out, and then overlay, go for Totally Awesome. Rocket Ride effect that's going to get rid of itself to summon out water and summon out wind. Very good on them for using wind to dump water. A lot of people mess up right there and don't dump the prank kid's name. They just go like dump like the fusion spell or something. Go for Meow, and then you're going to get water effect. Gang 1,000 and special summon out fire from the deck. And then turning those two into a doodle. You know, get those effects, doodle, add, and fire cannot summon fire. They realize that, so they're going to summon out the wind from the deck. Go grab fusion spell. Then doodle tribute, add water, and add fire. And then link off for Bow Wow. And then they are going to go ahead, set 2 and pass. This is a very good board. They draw desires. So they're going to start off in the standby phase using Twin, deciding to not do it with turn player priority and draw phase. It doesn't really matter here, but they're going to go ahead and target these, and then chain Blizzard, targeting Twin, so it does go back to hand here, but it is negated. And they can't use it for the rest of the turn, or it's negated for the rest of the turn. Pretty much they can't use it for the rest of the turn. Go ahead and activate Quick Launch, and then Chain Toad, they're going to get rid of the dropsies from the hand to negate, and they could set it, but it doesn't really matter. And then Bow Wow Tribute, add back Wind, and add back Water, so they still have a Droll here and double Raigeki. It's not going to be easy. Summoning out Tracer, and they don't even have like a Boot Sector. They're going to activate this, get rid of 3, summon out the Butler, and then they're going to be activating a whole bunch of those effects, using Butler as the last one to out the Tracer. And then summon out Roxy's, Wind, and Roxy's. And then activating Desires. Banish 10. If they play through this, they're insane. That's all I gotta say. Draws Gamma and Harpies, so they're going to drop Droll there. But, Gozen. I was going through looking for driver. I found a Gozen. Okay, that's like an FTK in this matchup. That's gonna be really good. But oh my gosh, there's no driver. Chain Gamma. Oh, that's so good. I mean, it doesn't matter. Like they still lose here, but that's insane. Said sigh. And then Butler wiped the board, but doesn't matter, they don't have any more extenders or anything here, so pass turn, draw Ash, and this is game. They're going to switch to attack, and these are gaining 500 from the field spell. So they're just going to go ahead and do the pokes, and that is game. Yeah. So moving on to game 3, also very interesting that the opponent decided to show stuff like Harpy's Feather Duster. I feel like you wouldn't want your opponent to know that you're playing stuff like that, but they showed it, whatever. They figured, I'm going first game 3, there's no way I lose. So moving on to game 3, we are going to see the Dragon Link player decide to go first. Opening hands, we have Roxy's, Pranks, Wind, Field Spell, Fusion Spell, so they have no hand traps, no going second cards. The engine is pretty strong though, with like Field Spell plus Fusion Spell. We've seen that a lot this weekend, of Prank Kids just blowing through boards. And then their hand is Chamber, Nocto, Gamma, Desires, and Ash, so their hand definitely works, for sure. Again, a very strong hand. They're going to activate Desires to start off. Oh, this is scary. What are they going to banish? There's Boot. Oh, man, the Boot's gone. Wait, did they banish? No, they did not banish Ash, but they did banish some Gozens. Will they draw one? FTK. Draw Levy Chaos Space. They did not banish any of the white or black dragons either. Chaos Space, get rid of Levy. Go grab the white. And then normal summon out Chamber. Effect. grab Tiding, and then banish Levy, summon out White. They're going to go ahead and turn those into Romulus, and then get those effects. Go search out Black, go grab Ravine. And then banish White to summon Black. They are going to drop the Nocto on that summon also. Then Chaos Space, banish, put back White, draws into a Droplet. It's not going to be really good though. It's going to be like meh at best. And then summon Appaloosa. I guess like if they go ahead and like try to like attack over your stuff and you flip Droplet, it could end up being really good. But go search and then draw off the Nocto. Draws into a Rocket Synchron. Then they are going to set and pass. So like, I don't know, they were trying to play around like draw very heavily. Otherwise they could have just like started off with Chamber, go grab Trap, you know, Striker, Nocto, and then like that's full combo. But they decided they wanted to play around something like Droll and Lockbird by activating Desires, you know, hopefully baiting like an Ash or a Droll, and then they can just like drop Gamma and just like sack their opponent and auto win. But that's not what happened. Now their end board is an Appaloosa, Ash, Droplet. They can't really use anything else because they can't really use Tiding. And then they will go ahead and pass. They draw Droll and Lockbird for the 6th card. Activate Field Spell, go grab Water. Then Fusion Spell, get rid of those, summon Rocket Ride. Then they're going to be getting Field Spell, Chainlink 3, and then those effects, Chainlink 2 and Chainlink 1. Summon out Fire and Roxy's. And then they're going to gang 1,000, and they dumped a Fusion Spell. Then turn those into a Doodle. Then get all those effects. Again, Field Spell, Chainlink 4, just a Chain Block. Go grab Field Spell. And then banish, draw, summon. Then turn those into a Bow Wow. Then just go Battle Phase. And this is currently gaining 1,000 attack from the Bow Wow, and this is losing 500 from the Field Spell. So this is at okay, so it's at 19, and this is at 3,000. So a Droplet could be used here. They're gonna Droplet is going to get rid of 2. Okay, so get rid of 2. Droplets are on Bird and Fusion. Then go ahead and beat over. Then attack direct. I mean, they could have, I don't know, like, don't you just also, like, get rid of Gamma there? And then, like, you just have Appaloosa on board? And, like, Appaloosa on board is, like, Appaloosa on board. Like, the card's, like, 2 negates. I feel like 2 negates is better than 1, right? I guess, like, this is an unknown negate, so it makes it, like, you know, a little bit more tricky. Go ahead, summon out token, then make Meow, because they just haven't done that this turn. Turn those two into Anaconda. So okay, yeah, I was about to say, yeah, they are locked. I was like, why are they taking this back? And I was like, I looked at Poly, I was like, oh yeah, they started off with the other Poly. Yeah, so they can't go for the Anaconda into the Thunder Dragon Fusion. But now we know they're playing that, which is good. I mean, I don't think the engine is good, but at least now we know they're playing this. Now I can do like a little bit better commentary. Doodle effect, Tribute to try to add back Fusion Spell and Water. Then End Phase, Pranks, Shuffle back. So let's see, are they going to just use the Bow Wow on draw phase? Draw Imperm. Draw Saferd. I guess like draws. Guess I lose now, lol. I don't know. Space Rock wins tournament. Forgot to set Fusion. That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. I didn't even realize that. Like, wow. 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 Holy, activate Ravine. Ravine, discard Safer. This is going to dump from the deck to the graveyard Abs. Abs effect. Add Rocket Synchron. Do it. Damn. Feels so good. And they don't have battle ballers, said wow always. I want to say this is like unfortunate for the Prank Kids player, but like, you know, they could have set up battle baller with 2 pops, but they just messed up. Said I'm so mad at myself, can't believe I didn't set Poly. Yeah, I understand that feeling. It definitely sucks when it happens. Add back wind and add back fire. Like, losing to yourself is more infuriating than losing just because, like, you just couldn't win. Like, your opponent drew good, you drew bad, just you can't win that. It sucks when you lose to yourself. And then activate Tiding, summon Chamber effect. So they are playing 3 Tiding. Go ahead and grab Tiding from the deck to the hand. And then they're going to normal summon out Rocket Synchron, use the effect, special summon back out Nocto from the graveyard. This isn't game though. Turn those into a Dill, Nocto draw into a black metal. I've already normal summoned though. And then turn those into a quad boral effect. It's gonna pop itself. You can't pop Bow Wow because they used its effect. Summon out Rocket Synchron. Said we looking nice on stream, lol. Then Dill effect bring itself out. Can't wait, only extra deck. Oh, they're thinking about the quad boral restriction. Yeah, you can still summon back out Dill from the graveyard. And then go for Striker Dragon. Can't because of quad. I don't want to throw. Wow, it seems like both players are kind of fumbling here. All the talking had us tripping chat. Hey, this is kind of whack, but hey, at least they're having like a nice friendly environment. That's nice. That's nice, but definitely not playing the best here. They're gonna activate Fusion Spell, Chain Savage negate, then activate Poly, and they are just going to be able to combo here. You know, Chain Block. Go ahead, burn for 500, summon out water, dump, summon out water. And then if nothing's going to be done here, okay, so they're going to go ahead and Tidy and bounce. Yeah, it doesn't want to get hit with a totally awesome right away. But now they're just going to overlay for a totally awesome. Normal summon out water, go for Meow, and then get those effects. Make them lose 500, gang, set time and round. Is it actually time and round, or are they just like playing? Oh, it is. Alright, this has been going by pretty quick. I thought they were just like joking around because, like, you know, effect gain life points. Time and round. I do that like with my buddies all the time. Go ahead, summon out Roxy's. Then this is rough. They're gonna go pranks, discard, summon out token, turn those, so turn token into Link Spider and Roxy's and the Anaconda. And then Anaconda effect, pay 2k. A little bit risky because, like, you know, they're in time now, but they will have multiple turns. Well, they'll have one more turn after this, but multiple turns altogether to do the battle phase technique. So they're gonna go ahead and attack. It's gonna attack over for 1,000. Should be by 1,000, right? Because they use this to... Oh, never mind. Because they only use that to lose 500. This wasn't... Never mind. I'm messing up right now. And then go ahead and attack over that. And then attack directly. That is banished. And attack. Then go ahead and move to main phase 2 set. They took 15 from this, but this wasn't on board when they fusion summoned the first time, because they had Rocket and they had 2 waters, so they did take 500 too much. End phase, pranks, chain Ash Blossom to stop that, trying to stop them from getting to a hand trap. They do draw quick launch here. No more mistakes from the rest of the match. Watch. I'm not going to mess up anymore. It's a mindset. Watch. But I did record a few deck profiles. So I will have those posted up soon. I have some very good content coming up tomorrow. I'm going to be going over the German remote duel or whatever it was. Their remote duel like invitational. I'm going to be going over every single round from that tournament. So I think that's going to be like 15 videos or 16 videos or something like that. I forget how many it was. I did the math on it, but I forget now. So that should be a lot of uploads. So some good content. Tiding. Hopefully everyone that was in that tournament has good cameras so we can actually like see everything. Battle Butler effect. They are going to go ahead and wipe the board by tributing Meow. Then activate Quick Launch. Special summon out Tracer. It's not looking good for them. It's honestly just game. Like Tracer, pop Ravine, summon out Recharger, and then activate Battle Butler, wipe. Yeah, GG's. GG's. It seemed like to be good sports. You know, they say GG's and everything. I'm going to skip forward to see if they say anything else. Nope. But that is going to be it for the top 4. Again, I will be posting the finals and a whole bunch of deck lists coming up very, very soon. So make sure to stay tuned to the channel. And with that being said, the DB Grinder signing off. I'll see you soon.